Mike, I think that's 5 straight games where you've been in double figures, career best. Just what are you seeing right now, and how important did you think you needed to play big tonight to kind of snap this losing streak?
As a senior, I feel like I need to be there for the team every night. Feeling more confident. The guys are helping me out with that, cheering me up, helping me. Like whenever I miss a shot, they're still there to support me. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jair, along those same lines, how can you guys feed off of Mike's energy, and how are you guys maybe feeding off of his play of late?
Well, we look to Mike as our leader on and off the court in practice, and so when he's playing well, it kind of sets the tone for the whole team. And just having that presence in the paint when he's hitting that like little 15-footer, getting good shots in the paint, it really helps our offense out.
Mike, as you were kind of going through your off-season stuff where you're trying to figure out how to kind of correct some of the issues, is this kind of what you pictured your game looking like as you get into your senior season?
More or less, yeah. Still got a lot of work to do. Still got to get better in some regards. Got to be more aggressive on the rebound. Against, what was it, previous game, got 3 rebounds, I think. Got to be better at that. Limit turnovers, better decisions, make shots,
For both of you, I guess, why do you think you weren't able to just put them away? You got that 19-5 lead. What do you think they did, or was it something you guys lapsed on that allowed them to kind of hang around basically till the end?
Yeah, that's one of the things we talk about. We're a young team. When we get up like that, we can't relax. We got to be able to still play as hard on defense and still execute on offense. We got to play the same way regardless of what the score is, and that's something we're learning and we're growing in.
Mike, what did you guys learn about yourselves as a team when you were down in Cancun, and did you feel like you were able to correct some mistakes, some lapses here today?
We learned that we have long ways to go. Both of the teams that we went against in Cancun were probably NCAA tournament teams. And going against Wichita State, losing by 20, that showed us that we have a lot of work to do, that everyone has to contribute. And me, myself, what I learned is that I got to be a better leader. I got to help the freshmen out, help everyone else out, because I know what Frank wants better than other people, because I've just been in the program for the longest.
Frank talked a little bit the other day about paint touches, getting the ball into the paint and kind of open up the offense. As a guard, when you guys are able to kind of feed the paint and set up offense based off that, what does that do for you guys in this offense as a whole?
It makes it much easier. When we have more of a paint presence, it opens up the threes, opens up perimeter shots. And it gives, it takes a lot of pressure off the guards when Mike's scoring, the way he is and playing well in the paint. But it's not also just from the bigs that we as guards have to get more paint touches, not just settle for perimeter shots, trying to attack the paint. And that's something, we're working on and I feel like we're getting better at.
Jair, how determined were you today to have a good game and make a statement and impact against your former team?
I'm always determined to have a good game, but this was pretty fun playing against those guys. I don't know many of the freshmen, but all the juniors and seniors, I went to war with those guys, so it was fun to play against them. Definitely wanted to get a win, and play well for sure.
Mike, the steal at the end, which led to, I think, Jermaine's kind of transition layup there that helped kind of create some cushion. That's a couple times in the last few games where you've made a big play. You had that little offensive tip back or tip out rebound a couple games ago. Late in games, why are you kind of more comfortable, I guess, this season in making some of those plays? Is it just that urgency of being a senior?
Yeah, it's my last go-around. Don't want to lose a game, Yeah, that's actually something that in the previous game we lacked, was the determination in the end to actually close out a game. And yeah, we got to be better at that. But yeah, overall, it's just I don't want to lose a game just because it's my last go-around,
Jair, how would you grade Mike's one-handed dunk today?
One-handed dunk?
Yeah.
I give it an 8, solid 8. I know he's capable of better, but it was nice. It's definitely a passing grade.
is that something you like? I mean, Mike, you've dunked now, I think, probably 3 or 4 times at least this season. Is this the earliest? Do you feel like you've gotten to that number in your career at South Carolina?
Yeah, I mean, I feel better. I mean, I feel light on my feet, and just the opportunities present itself, and I guess I dunk it then. What's that?
I need it between the legs on the break. next
Yeah,
time.
yeah. The next one's between the legs, 360.
Mike, Frank has said a lot that he wanted to see you knock down that little 15-foot jumper, and I think you hit 3 of them today. How much have you worked on that shot in practice, and is that just a matter of gaining confidence with it?
Yeah, I've worked on it. I worked on it all throughout the summer just to get it more consistent. But at the same time, I feel like I would have been consistent with it the last 2 years or if I would have been more confident, So confidence has a lot to do with it. Thank you.